kind of, kind of exciting. You told me that you didn't know what it was going to be like, but tell me, your first, as you call it, your first body.
No, first scene.
Okay.
Yeah, you in the field of professionalism. You can't use words that normal people or regular people would use. He's a
Well, let's
deceiver.
move forward then.
He's a
Tell me, how was your
deceiver.
experience? How was the experience? Oh, matter of fact, going all the way up until the experience. In other words, uh, you got interested in this profession through what means?
Back in 2009, my cousin was dating a last responder. He had woke up like 2 in the morning. I was like, I gotta go pick up a body. What are you talking about? He's in a white Dodge Caravan. And I said, where you put the bodies at? He's like, I'll put the bodies in the back. I said, you put the bodies in the van? I said, you ain't scared of that. They're like, nah. So years and years go by, I just started thinking about, hey, I want to own some land so I can have a funeral home. I can have a cemetery. I want to be the one to pick up the body. I want to do all of that good stuff and get the people, get the body ready. So, spit thoughts over the years. So this year, 2021, I lost like 15 people this year. A lot of them. And so one of them was my cousin, and my cousin was burned. And it was one of the first bodies I seen that was traumatic. So when I saw their body, I was like, oh, I could actually do this. I'd rather go head first in it. So anyway, I'm working at a job, clocking in for, the white man or whatever. And it's just not becoming efficient. So I ended up losing the job through the COVID situation. And I said, you know what? I'm just go for my goal, man. I'm just do it. So I called the guy, called one of the transporters. And I said, hey man, you looking for drivers? Man, I need to be a driver. I'm looking for a job, man. What's up? I said, and then I want to do it with my own company. I've been wanting to do it by myself, but I need that experience. I need to do it. Long story short, he allowed me to go. First pickup I did was from a morgue. Those are easy. You don't have to worry about that one. Now, the second one I just did, that was crazy.
Why was it crazy?
The body was decomposed for about 3 weeks.
What was going through your mind?
I want this TV.
Cut.
I was just thinking, dang, this nigga stank.
Mm-hmm.
The stench was incredible.
What kind of stench was it? Like dog doo-doo? Was it something
No.
worse than that?
So just say, you had a Ziploc bag, and you put fecal matter and urine in it, and you zip the bag up, and you let it sit in your house about 3 weeks with a hole in it open. Leave a small hole open. Let that brew about 3 weeks. Now, mind you, it's been hot down here in the South these last few weeks. So just imagine, we've been having about 80-degree weather every day for 3 weeks. Do you know? And then imagine having a period and putting your period debris in there.
No, I don't know anything about that, but go ahead.
But women do.
Right.
So just imagine
imagine that.
with gas, because he was
with-
still farting in our face after 3 weeks had been expired.
What kind of face mask was you wearing? Just a regular face
Yeah,
mask?
it's not enough.
Not enough.
It wasn't enough. Wasn't enough face mask.
So you need a heavy duty.
I need an ET bodysuit.
There you have it.
Yeah, I need a bodysuit like they had on ET. And then he walked 500 pounds. When we got there, I was nervous. I was scared a little bit. And when you lie, I'm like, oh God, I'm actually here. Then the stench, when you smelled it, I'm like, oh God, I'm really here. It's like you smelled them all the way down the road, it felt like. Anyway, so go in there, he's in a hoarder house. So I got a strong man with me, thank God.
Right.
Sexy little thing too. Anyway, so I said, hold on. Let me hold you back. Let me hold on to you. Now, this house we're going into had a hole in the floor. We can't see the hole because it's covered by carpet, but if we hit this hole, we're going to the bottom of the floor. So now I'm holding him. We got to walk like a little penguin with our legs wide apart. He's like, oh, there you go. He a brother too. I'm like, he a brother? It's dark. We can't see. And I think maybe it was better that it was dark that day. Because if I would have seen that in the light, oh my God, I don't know what I would have done.
So you was okay. So you go into a dark room.
dark house. It was a trailer home.
That's a trailer home, and he was a hoarder.
Hoarder.
So you're stepping on stuff.
Stepping on everything, had to move stuff out the way. Can't see where we're going.
Right.
You got limited vision. You got maybe 3 or 4 feet in front of us, if that.
But at the same time, you were still excited, and you was not reluctant to say, "Oh my God, I changed my mind."
No, I was scared. And I did thought about that, but I was like, man, God, give me the shit to do this, man. I'm strong, man. I'm one of the strongest warriors out this mud. Like, come on, man, just dug it out. And so anyway, I'm a scared thug though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a thug. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would have come out the woods, I would have beat you up. Right. But if this man would have came out the house, I would have ran. You know, that's the type of scared thug I am. You know what I'm saying?
Well, isn't there a saying that that sometimes the body could move and
that's
like
if it's fresh.
That's if it's okay. That's if it's fresh.
Yeah, he was still gassing it. He farted in my face like 3 or 4 times. I was like, oh, so that stank.
Right.
You gotta understand that he farted through his butt.
Okay.
And so his butt got, anyway.
Right.
And so we go around the corner. He said he sees him. I said, you see him? He said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, okay. Let me see him before we touch him. So I go and look on top of the shoulder. And I said, okay. I'm holding the guy though. I said, okay. It's starting to sink in. I'm just looking at that. I said, hold on, give me a moment. I said, let me process this. Let me process what we're doing. Let me process it. Give me a moment. I said, 'cause I smell it and I'm seeing it. And I know I got to touch it. So give me a moment. Big dude, rusty feet. He looked like he never took care of himself when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Feet all look like, dog claws or something. Or panda bear claws or something. I don't know. Anyway, he passes out in the recliner. Now, they told me most of them be on the floor. This particular big joker was not on the floor. He in the chair like this. Big guy. Fecal and all this stuff, running out, his stuff, and it looked like his eye open, but I can't tell. I said, "Dang, did he shoot or something?" Because it looked crazy. You can't tell if his eyes open. You just see his mouth. You see all the blood and all that coming down his legs, coming out of it, coming out of his shorts. He a big guy, so y'all see them big trailer park guys. They be wearing them small t-shirts with these little small shorts. He had that on. He was so dark, we thought he was black.
All right, cut.
Right? So we already knew we had to slide him off the recliner. Like, this is a big sucker, man. I'm nervous. Anyway, I said, F it. I get his leg, try to get one of his legs, leg heavier than my body. I'm trying to pull it. But the skin is coming off in my hands because he's so decomposed. So when you decompose and his skin start to come on, imagine boiling a potato. And you take the potato out, you boil the potato with the skin on, and you take the potato out, and you pull the skin off the potato. And that's how his skin was coming off in our hands. See, his hands, skin's coming off, you see it hanging along with the blood and stuff, so we're trying to drag him. I'm like, okay, I said, hold on, I ain't strong enough for this, I ain't go to the gym. You gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still getting it together. Anyway, we finally get him on there. Now he on the ground. He laying over here, but his arm all the way back here. So he laying like this. The goal is to try to get him all body on one side. But he like this. So the guy on he like, okay, I'm gonna need your help. I said, what you need me to do? I said, you need me to touch? You need me to touch it again? He's like, yeah, man, I need you to move the arm. I said, all right, I got it. So I'm praying in tongues and cussing at the same time. Like, I know look shit, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Woo, Lord, Jesus, shit. Doing all that, like, okay, whoo. So anyway, he lifts him up. I touch his hand. I throw that thing. But it didn't move. I go one of these, like,
why? It was stiff?
No, it was heavy.
Oh, it was just heavy?
It was heavy. And so I'm like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Did it again. The nigga still didn't move. I'm like, oh, you trying to work with me? You trying to fight with me, huh? So now I'm talking to the body. Now I'm getting comfortable. I didn't touch the foot already. Now I'm touching the hand. As long as his face is turned, we already had covered his face. Anyway, I'm like, man, lift him up one more time. I got you, man. F it. So he lifted him up real nice and good. I laid it on him down this time instead of just throw it. I just like, you know what? Forget it. He did. He good. He good. Y'all good? We good? All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So now he laid over. So now we slide the bag under him on one side, because on one side of the bag has a flap where it goes. So you try to put the flap under the body, so when you roll the body in the bag, you had all that flap to come open. So mind you, he's slipping through the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because the bag is a bag, and he's slippery and stuff. And before we put him in the bag, we put a piece of sheet down to kind of soak up the soil, so the soils won't get in the transporter. Anyway, we pick him up, we roll him over, put him in the bag. He ends up going up in that thing. I had to lift him towards me to get the flap from under him off so we can zip it. So kind of after I touched the arm, after I touched the foot the first time, I was like, okay, I'm in there. After I tried to throw the arm a couple times, I was like, man, after this over with, now I'm in here now for real. I kind of just calmed down. Adrenaline's still going. Still like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing what I'm doing. Then it's like, I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. I'm actually doing it. And to accomplish one of them goals that you never would have thought you were going to do, but you actually doing it, yeah, that's dope. And I felt real good about it. And so anyway, took him out. So now we're trying to take him out the house. We can't take him through what we can take him because he got stuff everywhere. He got corners. We can't turn the corner. So we end up having to take him out the back door. We're taking him out the back door, which is a sliding door, had a nice dip, about a 2.5 feet dip. There's no, they're not stepping out on steps. So you had to go from floor to ground with a 500-pound dead man. Okay? I ain't do my sit-ups that morning. So I was like, listen, brother, I hate you have to be working by yourself. I feel bad that I'm not able to really help you like I can. But this joker is heavy. Right. And I can't lift him up. So anyway, we end up getting him down.
Cut. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. How did you get such important information of somebody dying alone? Because this is the bulk of the topic, what I'm saying.
Well, the only way we knew he was expired,
right,
because he hasn't paid his light bill. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So the light people cut him off.
Right.
Most people, when your lights cut off, you hear from the person who lights it. So they didn't hear from him. So they go and check on the property. When they checked on the property, they found the decedent.
How did they, what made them go inside of the apartment though? How did they?
You don't have to go inside. You smelled it outside.
Oh, well, that's the problem. Okay,
yeah,
so that's usually the problem. It's going to be a very foul odor.
Yeah, man. If you can get through the smell, you can get through it.
All right, so let's go with this one thing though. How important this theory of life where the people out here are dying alone. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a situation of loved ones not caring about anybody or people who don't exist. But this man is a human being. He has a mother, a father, possibly siblings and everything else. But nobody checked on him.
And it's during the holidays.
Wow.
This man probably been expired before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, he been gone for a while. We about to hit New Year's in 2 days, and we found him yesterday. So that lets you know what time of the year we in.
Is this an apartment complex or a house?
A trailer.
Oh, a trailer.
A mobile home.
Oh, okay.
In the woods. He was so far back up in there, you can't see the driveway. We had to get escorted by police to even see a driveway. Oh, no okay. Driveway. But he had a neighbor out there looking at it. So we're like, yo, we got a neighbor out here. Why ain't the neighbor called when they ain't see you?
Well, that just goes to show the lack of compassion that we have for one another.
Or he could have been one of them. Who knows what type of person this individual was when they were alive?
Did he have a vehicle?
Yep, he had a Kia Soul.
Okay, and that vehicle wasn't moving at all. No, so that's a very big problem. Because if I see, speaking for myself, if I see, my neighbors, and I know their routine, like they know my routine, and I'm a type of, I'm a people's person. So if I go somewhere that I'm going to be gone for a while and, my communication with others, I'm going to say, hey, listen, Mr. Brown, listen, I'm going to go out of town for a while.
That's funny, that was his last name.
Well, hey, that's funny. So yeah, I have to agree. So yeah, but I would say, hey, listen, Mr. Brown, I'm on my way out of town for a couple of days. And listen, if you see anything strange or anybody coming around the house except the mailman, yeah, just let me know because I do have cameras up. That's just me in regards to letting someone knows, and
Yeah, that was a presumed last name because nobody knows his name.
wow. So there you have it, man.
There was a John Doe.
Okay,
He had medication. We had to take the medication up there.
okay.
But I almost got a smell on my clothes or something.
I told you that. Well, you're gonna have to get rid of those clothes. You're gonna have to burn them.
Now I'm gonna take it to the cleaners.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're dealing with the lovely and beautiful body snatcher, the new body snatcher.
But just imagine dying with nobody care about you. And then the thing is,
well, I can't imagine that because I'll be dead. So
we had to take her to the morgue.
Right.
So the process when you take her to the morgue is, if no family members claim this person in a certain amount of days, like 10 days or so, they go to the Capitol and they get cremated.
Right.
They die.
A horrible death.
No, they die with no one.
Well, to me, that's a horrible death.
I just the thing is, nobody knows how he even passed.
Well, I mean, again, like you said, that call on, leaving the earth, that's for everybody. Everybody gets that call.
Yeah.
But let's just go over, like I said, how you are embarking on a whole new career, and what type of compassion or what type of understanding is this bringing to you? What is this telling you about life?
I want to be a good person because I want people to check up on me.
Real talk.
I don't want that long. I want somebody to love me like I love my pops.
Right.
If my pops, if I call him at 9 o'clock in the morning, then I call him again about 12 o'clock that afternoon. I don't hear from him, and it's 8 o'clock that night. Oh, I'm going to his house. I was making sure I've been calling, checking on, but you talking about 3 or 4 weeks. You talking about a month or some more.
Right, never gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. Make sure you appreciate life. Make sure you want to be a better person. Make sure you just, say F the BS. Like, you don't want to be around that. Like, oh, man, if you got negative energy, you ain't working with what I'm working with, what I got going on in my life, guess what? Bye. Because the most I going to bring more people better than you around. And I want to be with them people. I don't want to be with people like you because you be the type of person that's not going to check up on me.
Right.
I want to be with people that's going to love me unconditionally or whatever. So
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're dealing with not just a career of how important the human life is, and we as a people, our day will be called, and the way that day will come, nobody knows.
And then it's like, no, we don't even know how he passed. But he had so much blood on his face and stuff. Like, we don't know if it was an OD or, and we'll probably never know.
Right.
That's the thing about it. I probably will never know how that man passed.
Well, can you let the audience know how you're looking forward to your next case and your next adventure? Are you excited about what's up next?
Yeah, they said that would probably be one of the worst of the scenes. Because a lot of the scenes are OD or homicides, which just don't be as excruciating as that. The fresher the body, the better. That's just like meat. If you got fresh meat, it's good. But if you eat raw meat, you probably get sick.
Right.
So.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, signing out.
Smooth the Poet.